Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another raid Shadow Legends video. So guys, there is a 10 times coming this weekend. This is going to be the last kind of live video I do before I go camping, so I'm going away for a few days. But don't worry, I've lined videos up for you whilst I'm away just to keep you, I don't know, keep you in the mix. I don't know what I'm keeping you doing, but hopefully keep watching my videos. If you're like desperate to buy some of my merch, there's a little store in my YouTube, guys. Why are you not in there already? Get yourself a hoodie, get yourself a t-shirt, all of that kind of stuff. It's all good. Right, let's get into this 10 times. This for me is the best ever 10 times purely because of one of the champs that are in it, which I love. And probably the champ that I love the most in the whole game. However, let's go through the 10. I know what we've got here. 8 champions in the mix. Let me just describe to you whether or not it's worth pulling shards over. I noticed that they've done a champion chase tournament in line with it. This is always a good sort of watch out, really. See what the rewards are here. See if it's worth pulling additional shards for you to gain some additional bonuses. Certainly on my free-to-play account, I would be looking at this list and deciding whether I could get some additional rewards, which I want, at the same time as pulling shards for a slight chance to get a new champ. Be aware, guys, it's a 10 times chance to get the champion if you pull an epic or a legendary, but the chances to actually pull an epic and a legendary are just the same as normal. So there's no kind of boost here. It's just if you pull the champ, there's a boost. These type of 10 times are normally best for people that are looking for a specific champ, rather than someone who's just trying to gain multiple stronger champions. So let's have a look through. What have we got then? Let's start with the epics. We have got ourselves... I should really check where these guys are before I actually... I think she's in here. Yeah, Sepulchre. So, Sepulchre Sentinel goes down as one of the best epics for Clan Boss in the game. Probably, trying to think if there's a better one. Is there a better epic in the game? Certainly not for her role. Her role is to place decrease attack. She benefits from books, but she needs books less so than some of her competitors for this role. So someone like a Tyrell needs books more desperately than she does. Certainly, you know, some of the people with a very low base chance as rares that definitely need books. She'll come straight in with a 40% chance to land decrease attack for 2 turns. So if you've got a counter attack setup or an ally attack setup, she places this really consistently. But I still would recommend you trying to book this out and get it up to 60 because it's the most important debuff in the game. She's got she's based off defense. She's got good speed, defense, and HP, which makes her really easy to build for Clan Boss. And all of her moves are based on defense as well, so she can actually hit pretty damn hard. She brings in increased defense and a block debuffs. It is on a 4-turn cooldown. Block debuffs will stop things like the decreased speed landing. It will stop things like the stun happening in Clan Boss. These 2 moves are actually insanely good for Spider as well. She's a brilliant champion. She's a brilliant champ. She's actually also pretty damn good for Arena. And she's got this kind of weird passive, which is cool. 25% chance. Again, you book it up, it'll be a 50 of blocking one person's damage completely. If you're on Clan Boss, it will always block the person on the right-hand side of your grid. But basically, if you book it up, 50% chance that somebody takes no damage every turn. This is clutch. Often, this is the clutch move that keeps someone alive for another turn. So, very cool passive. And then she's also got a defense aura, one of the best for an epic. So, all in all, insane champ. If you do not have a decrease attack champion for your Clan Boss, like my free-to-play, then you probably want to pull a shard or 2, I would say. Right, let's go to the next one. The next one is another Clan Boss champion. It feels like this is probably 50% Clan Boss champions here. Grizzled Jarl, another champion that's got decrease attack, but it's on his A3, not his A1. But this is an AoE decrease attack, so great for dungeons. Good as a backup in the Clan Boss, not as your main one for your Clan Boss. But yeah, great for dungeons. Heal reduction on his A1 as well, makes him pretty solid for Fire Knights, and increased defense and a block debuffs as well. So this is similar to what I just spoke about with Sepulchre's move. Increased defense lands here. Brilliant champ, actually. Brilliant champ. Great champion for spiders again, great for clan boss, and a good general support for most dungeons in the game. Brilliant for faction wars as well. So all in all, insane champ. Definitely, again, I'd say he's worth pulling shards for. Next one then, we've got a Sacred Order. Sacred Order, we've got a Void champ. Lightsworn, another. Are these all decrease attack champs? Maybe they are. No, I don't think they are. Decrease attack. Maybe they're all increased defense champs. They're certainly all defense-based champions. So increased defense here, revive on death. Lightsworn was my decreased attack champion for clan boss for a long time. I didn't pull a better one for ages. I was looking for Tyrell, never found him. I used Lightsworn as my decreased attack champion, but I had to run him faster than the clan boss because he only places it for 2 turns. But massive base defense, good base speed, good base HP, really good base stats. Triple hit here with turn meter drop. He's good for Spider, he's good for Fire Knights. Decrease attack, decrease speed here, and a good ability here as well for his team. Great in faction wars, great for clan boss, great for spiders, great for Fire Knights. Brilliant champ. And then lastly, in the epics, we've got someone that just keeps popping up now on these times 10s, but she is kind of insanely good. Brilliant as your second champion to go in the arena, because she can just provoke everyone, becomes unkillable, and lets your damage dealers do their work. She's brilliant at that role. She also throws out a block buffs as well. Mainly dungeon champ, faction war champ, arena champ, I would say. Defense based again. She hits harder as her HP drops, blocks everyone's buffs, and she's unkillable here. She's a staple part of my level 21 team that takes on Demon Spawn. So great champ. The only bad thing about her is her base speed. But other than that, brilliant epic. So let's get on to the legendaries then. I'm going to save my favourite till last. So let's go for... not there. It must be here. Luthien, I've got. He's in my faction war team. I feel like he needs a bit of a buff. So he can do some good healing here with his A1. He's HP based and his damage is based off HP. He's got good base stats other than that. All of his stats are fine. I just feel like his multipliers are a little bit low. But if you smack him out with crazy gear, then this heal can be really strong. He does also bring an ally protection and an increased defense on a 4-turn cooldown if you book it. And he's got an AoE block cooldown skills here, which is actually a really good move for faction wars in the arena. So all of that is cool. I just wish this would multiply up a little bit more so that you actually get the... He can't really be a soul healer unless you've got him in like crazy savage gear. But other than that, he's a good champion. You can definitely use him as a carry throughout most of the game. Yeah, pretty solid legendary, but just needs a bit of a buff. All of his stats are fine. Just feel like this needs to hit a little bit harder. Okay, so next one then is a great champion. Brilliant champion. Ignatius. You definitely would not be sad if you get this guy. He can do Nightmare Campaign farming solo. He can be your spider killer with an HP burn AoE. It cannot be resisted, so you don't even need accuracy to land it. He can be an arena nuker. He hits damn hard. Yeah, really good champ. He's got a provoke here as well if you put accuracy on him. And he's got a stun chance on his A1. He's also got a defense in all battles aura. Defense based, he hits hard, good fun champ, and can be used in tons of areas in the game. So for me, brilliant legendary. Let's go on to the Void one. The Void one is, I think, a Night Revenant. Yeah, Soulless. Cool skin, actually. I really like his shields, the way it does this kind of effect here, and you see it on his weapon as well, and his eyes. I kind of like the way that works. What's he got then? So he's got an A1 stun, 50% chance if you book it, 35% chance if you don't. It's okay. 3 hit random provoke for 1 turn. Places a provoke debuff for 1 turn. Sorry, what is this? 3 hits at random. Each hit has got a chance to remove a buff. It places a provoke for each buff that's removed. Okay. So it's actually a 100% chance if you book it. It's kind of cool. And then he's got an AoE, increases the duration of all debuffs on each target, then places provoke on all enemies for 1 turn, and places a shield on himself. When there was a tank meta in the arena, or when there was an option for a tank meta, this guy was like a beast. He was an absolute beast. You didn't want to face him. He's got pretty bad base speed, but the rest of his stats are good. I don't know, guys. He's very cool for Faction Wars. If Rotus's A3 gets nerfed, he might come back into the fold again. But at the moment, I'd say I wouldn't pull shards for him. I think he's okay, but nothing more than that. So let's get on to the last one then, guys. I'm sure some of you already know who this is. My standout favourite champion in the game. I think because he holds a space in my heart. Like, when I first got into smacking people in the arena, absolutely laying down the nukes, Luthien was the guy doing it. I was having him hit for 160k easily, one-shotting people with his A2. And his kit is just really fun. So he's got decreased attack ability here. So people think, he's just a clan boss champ. And he is brilliant in clan boss. He's up there as the best decreased attack champion in the game for clan boss. Because he's got a high chance to land it. So 75% chance if booked. But also because he hits so damn hard. He can hit for 100k a swipe, not a problem. My one hits for like 160k a swipe. Just having fun with it. Brilliant base stats as well, right across the board. Brilliant base stats. His A2 smacks one enemy, places increased defense at the same time on all your allies and himself, places a shield on all allies to 20% of their HP if he kills someone. So this is not a clan boss move, yeah? That's why people think he's clan boss because of this, and he is. But you take him outside of clan boss, and he's actually very cool. In the arena, if you smack people down with this move, you get, as I say, you get your increased defense and you get a shield. And also, he's got this passive that revives a random ally every time he kills someone. And it resets the cooldown on his skills if he kills an enemy and all allies are alive. So if someone's dead on your team, he kills someone, he brings them back. If nobody's dead, he kills someone and resets his move again. So he can continuously A2 all the while nobody's dead. Brilliant move. Faction Wars, he's the reason that I freestyled a load of the early stuff because of this revive an ally thing, and the rest of my team was terrible at that time. Clan Boss, he's the reason I hit the damage I do. Arena, he used to be the reason that I was able to get into the sort of top areas of Arena. Very fun champ, literally one of my favourite champs in the game. Cool design, and actually what's very cool about him is his animation. Like when he's going in for a crit, his animation is really cool. I love it. So look, that's the 10 times, guys. Feels like it's pretty clan boss orientated, or at least defense champions orientated. If I pulled Luthien, Ignatius, Grizzled, or Sepulchre out of normal shards, I'd be pretty happy with that. But obviously, there's no ×2 like we had last week, so it's up to you whether you feel like you want to pull your shards or not. But for me, not a bad one. I'm off camping for a few days, so I will see you when I get back. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I'll catch you later.